yeah. Bunk bed coffee. Mic check 1, 2. Looks like we're good to go. Alright, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna, in this episode anyway, we're gonna go talk to this fool over here.
The Van family says you saved their farm. Well done.
Oh yeah? I think this is the guy we're supposed to talk to.
Hear ye and be inspired. I have heard the word of the dread lady, and those words have led me to you. I bring you greetings and a message from my lovely and powerful mistress. Prepare to be enlightened.
Greetings and a message.
Well, the greeting is actually from me. My mistress isn't big on the niceties of social interaction. The message, however, is definitely meant for you. You look just like the person she showed me in my vision dream.
Oh, you had a vision dream about me, eh?
Relax, it was a perfectly innocent vision dream. An image in my head so I'd recognize you, you understand. She ordered me to deliver a letter. The one over there on that table, actually. May the blessings of the dread lady be upon you, chosen mortal.
All right, I'll read the letter.
My mistress's letter waits over there. I had to put it down. For some reason, carrying it all this way made my skin itch and my head tingle, and not in a good way. Only you can read it, or so the dread lady informed me.
Tell me more.
I am too lowly to speak of my mistress in anything more than euphemisms and hushed tones. She is the darkness and the dead of night, the arcane fire burning in oblivion. I am but her humble prophet. If you want to know more, then read the letter.
Oh, you're some kind of cultist?
I am a prophet, charged with carrying the words of the dread lady herself. Cultist, however, is an insulting term. I am a true believer, a faithful servant of, well, of an entity I'd rather not mention in a public space. Makes the locals nervous.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Little mortal, I am Larat. More outcast who sometimes takes interest in insignificant things. Perhaps we have met, perhaps not. I find it hard to tell the difference between individuals when your mortals are concerned. Regardless, there exists a sect dedicated to advancing the agenda of the Prince of Destruction and Ambition. Mehrunes Dagon. I have decided to look into their activities. Certain obstacles have been thrown in my path that require Earth's touch. The magic I have infused within these words will, as you receive this message, mark a location upon your map. You mean there now, little mortal. Laurent commands it. Or Murphy. Good to see you. My messenger has secured a cart to take you to the destination. Not that care. The fate of the world may depend on what we do next.
When you're ready, the nearby cart will take you where you need to go. I carried that letter, but I wasn't permitted to read the words. Tell me, what insights did the dread lady share with you? You can trust me. I'm her prophet, after all. Keep your voice down. Not even her prophet is permitted to use the dread lady's name in casual conversation. You never know who might be listening. But yes, that is one of the names used by my mistress. Now please, tell me what she revealed to you. The dread lady speaks to her prophet in dreams and visions, but for this task she actually appeared to me in the flesh. She gave me that letter and bid me deliver her message to the person in my vision. What was that message, pray tell? So that's how it's going to be, is it? All I get for my trouble is the thanks of the dread lady's chosen mortal? Very well, I can live with that, if I must. You better get on with my mistress's business then. I'd hate for you to disappoint her.
Hmm. I don't know about you, Warren Murphy, but I don't like this guy. I don't like it one bit. Go to the location shown on my map. Let's look. Where is this location shown on my map? Tell you what we're gonna do. Let's go to map. Let's go to general. Models touch. M. Show a map. I'm going to the Shrine of the Black Maw, which apparently is around here somewhere. Okay. We're going to Shadowfen, on the border with Morrowind. The Shadowfen region has had more contact with Tamrielic civilization than most of Black Mosh, due primarily to the activities of the Dunmeri slaves who once operated out of the city of Stormhold. Now the Argonians are back in charge.
They say the Hist weeps with happiness when an Argonian hatches. How can a tree weep?
What nonsense. Everyone knows the Hist isn't.
Another fetcher? How many of you are there?
Fine.
Let's get it over with. Please, just obey the law from now on.
I don't even know how you knew about it. I was halfway across the country. News travels fast around here, apparently. The guy's name argues with frogs. That was funny. I don't really care for this country much.
What could the Dominion want
Or
with
Murphy.
a dead Hist?
I didn't know the Hist could die.
Lizard
What
people.
does a dead Hist look like?
Dead's not quite right.
At least there's some
It's
darkies
like
around
it's
here.
born backwards. When it dies.
That makes me happy to see fellow darkies.
Or so they say.
Soon, lizard people. Soon, we will take you back into our grasp. You speaks in tongues. Ugh, lizards. Ugh. I need to get my... Where is my pet? I must whistle for the pet. I can't use it while mounted. I see. Look at this cake, worm. Look at that cake. Looks delicious. Delicious, I tell you. This cake is the best cake a vampire could ever ask for, yes. So delicious. Oh, happy birthday to me. Now, we must do this to double up the XP, yes. And we must do this. We don't really need to, but let's do it anyway. There we go. Stage 2 vampire. We got our food on. We got experience on. This is our stats. This is not as good as it could be. It is much better when I buff, yes. I think I will smoke a cigarette while I travel to this location. I think we may have taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. What in the heck is going on? There we go. Yes, we did take a wrong turn a little bit. This is the way we need to go. Why would you want to bother me, Wasp? Why? Bother this person behind me. Go away, Wasp. Go away. Ooh. Typo Positive is the name of that horse. It seems to be warning me. Wasp, I must ask you a question. No, I do not want to fight you. I'm trying to talk to you, Wasp. Ow! Wasp, you stung me. May the Tisto bless us as we head to the shrine of the Black Maw. Since this new update, I swear that my ping has been worse than it used to be. The best I've seen it here lately is like 120. Like right now, it's like you can see it's 280. And then it'll drop down to 180. I don't think that's right. I have no problem with you, Gargoyle. Who is this person? Why are they here? She looks like a fellow vampire, maybe. I will not kill her. What is this one doing? What is this one doing? Licking toes? These I cannot. These I cannot have. We cannot be having. We cannot be having this kind of thing. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you people? Cannot have vampires that are licking other people's feet like that. What is this one doing? Is this one licking feet too? No licking feet. What is wrong with you? You're making other vampires look bad. Is anybody else out here licking feet? Oh, there's a feet looker. Look. Look. Making vampires look bad. Carry on. No feet licking going on here. Okay. Stepping through shadows. There is no magic in the Nightblade's repertoire more useful than the spell of instant translocation. Stepping through shadows, otherwise known as shade away. Interesting.
What interest does a Dagon cult have in this place? Flee?
Do your worst, Remora. I'll tell you nothing.
I'll squeeze the knowledge out of... Damn. I forgot how fragile mortals can be.
This is a Dremora. I do not like Dremora. Oh. I cannot kill her. I must speak with her. This is what I must do. Okay, fine. Well. Oh, you got to be so mean.
Ah, you have arrived.
Yes.
Excellent. I found you both mildly interesting and suitably helpful in the past. Let us endeavor to continue that streak. This Mehrunes Dagon cultist refused to answer my questions, and I may have insisted a bit too vigorously.
Why is it Daedra asking me for help? Why have you summoned me, Laurent?
Since last our paths crossed, I ran afoul of these Mehrunes Dagon followers. While I was investigating their activities, I ran into an obstacle. As much as it pains me to admit, but this requires a mortal's touch. I need your assistance.
What kind of assistance?
An Imperial Cache hides behind that doorway. Unfortunately, the entrance has been warded to prevent entry by anyone, including those of the Daedric persuasion. I need you to shatter the...
Why can't
Take
you
this
just shatter it?
amulet.
Why can't you do it?
I went to great trouble to acquire it. With it, you should be able to destroy the ward and open the way into the annex. We must reach the secrets inside before the Dagonists get to them. The fate of your world depends on it.
Why can you not shatter the ward? Why do you need me? I don't understand. This is dumb. I came all the way here to shatter a ward. You could do this, I'm sure of it.
The amulet should allow you to remove the ward so we may enter the concealed annex. I had it specifically constructed just for this purpose, but it will only function for a mortal. Hurry now. I haven't got all day.
Ah, okay, now I see you. It only function for a mortal, except for the fact that I'm a vampire. I guess I'm still considered mortal, even though I'm technically immortal.
I acquired a map from the Mehrunes Dagon cultists that indicates an Imperial Cache is hidden inside. I want to reach that cache before they do, and find out what Emperor Leovic thought was important enough to hide from mortals and Daedra alike.
If the ward is in place, why are you concerned?
I saw the Dagonists use magic to temporarily disable the ward. Their power is limited, however, and the ward reasserted itself before I could follow them. Only power akin to the amulet can totally destroy the ward. Do you assume I am without resources? That I do not have connections in both the Mundus and throughout the plains of Oblivion? The protective ward is deadly to Daedra. As a mortal, you are perfectly immune to any such dangers. The ward simply bars your way. Besides, the amulet can only be used by a mortal. That's part of the reason it can destroy the ward.
Okay.
As a mortal, you are immune to the harmful effects of the protective ward. As long as it is in place, however, it will prevent either of us from passing through the warded doorway. Don't the actions of the Daedric princes, when turned in this direction, always concern the fate of this particular ball of mud? The Longhouse Emperors have protected a secret for 3 generations. A secret that involves Mehrunes Dagon. A secret guarded from mortals and Daedra alike that involves the Prince of Destruction? I do not think the threat could be any more clear if they painted us a picture. What form that threat will take, however, that is what I hope to ascertain.
Why do you care? Thought all Daedra loved evil.
How remarkably narrow-minded you mortals can be. What is your definition of evil? Do I care for the lives of mortals? No. Do you care for the lives of ants that crawl beneath your feet? Our interests are aligned at this time. That should suffice.
Just for shits and giggles, who is these Mehrunes?
Mehrunes Dagon is one of the Daedric princes, the Lords of Oblivion.
Ah.
Specifically, he is the Prince of Destruction, Revolution, and Ambition.
I like this guy.
Natural disasters are his forte, though some consider him nothing more than a god of bloodshed and betrayal.
And why do these activities of him concern you, lady?
Concern? I am not concerned. I am curious.
Why should I be
When
concerned?
a cult devoted to the god of destruction performs mysterious deeds upon your doorstep, there's a good chance your home will soon be engulfed in fire, devoured by earthquakes, or submerged in a raging flood. And by your home, I mean Nirn.
Looks like I must get a house up on a high cliff, maybe. Somebody is texting me. Okay, I'm back. Goodbye. I can see your point. We must maybe worry about these. You got any good books? Danger worship the aliens. Interesting. What does these books talks about? The sharpest blade. Every battle is an illusion. The strength of that illusion is up to you.
The ward has fallen. Let us see what waits inside.
The Imperial Cache Annex. It's a hidden storehouse of Imperial treasures used by the Longhouse Empire.
I sense more wards ahead. Deal with them. I shall wait here.
Of course you shall wait there. Of course you would. It makes complete sense that you would wait here. Seeing as how, you're just powerful. And a Daedra.
I sense additional wards deeper within. Deal with them and see if the Imperial caches remain intact. I shall wait here until the danger is past. But stay alert, little mortal. The Dagon cultists can be dangerous in large numbers. Yes. Now that I've studied the energy, I can detect it quite clearly. Getting through the initial ward must have expended a tremendous amount of power. I suspect the cultists haven't recovered enough as yet to replicate their earlier efforts. If you cease your prattling and get on with it, yes. But do hurry. And remember, I cannot risk getting too close to these wards, so you'll need to deal with the Dagonist on your own.
Sounds like a clever ploy. I do all the work, you get the glory. I see how it is. Like a chest over here. Vault schematics. Architectural plans for some sort of arcane vault. Presumably to hold something of immense power. Wow. Seriously, I got no problem with you. Map of Grotwood, eh? A scroll bearing the seal of Emperor Lovic. Scroll has been magically secured to prevent anyone from reading its contents. you have other mortals helping you. Look at these mortals. Darky. And another darky. Three darkies. Look how tall this darky is. How does this darky get so tall? His arms are way too long. He looks like a weird... He looks like... I don't even know. He doesn't look normal, this guy.
You destroyed the wards.
Yes.
I felt each one shatter in turn. Well done, little mortal. Now tell me, what did you find? Let me see them. A collection of apparently mundane items, at least on the surface. But look at this scroll. It not only bears the seal of the last Longhouse Emperor, it has been ensorcelled so that architectural plans from the looks of it, and not the mundane engineering so common to your world. No, these plans include powerful Daedric elements. It marks a location in Grotwood, Ne Salas, another ruin, and perhaps another annex. I'll open a portal to take you there. Keep the amulet. It retains power enough to deal with a few more wards. While you search, I shall try to read the scroll. This portal will take you to Nate.
Oh shit, I went the wrong way. She was opening a portal, I forgot. My bad. Thank you for the portal. Much easier. The reason is this at the heart of the Wood Elves' great forest, and home to more of the gigantic grottoaks than any other part of Valenwood. Its capital, also the capital of the entire Aldmeri Dominion, is Eldenroot. We must eat as many of these Aldmeri Dominion people as we can while we are here. Yes. Oh, the ruin is right here. So easy. Who is this guy?
Trust me, Thaindil. Magical transport is the only way this many Redguard could have appeared here so suddenly. We need to cut them off before an entire army is on our doorstep.
I must go fight. Maybe. These trees, they are tricky.
mortals. You think you've won? Come, my slaves. Destroy them. I will ensure no tales are told of your valor.
Bring in the green pack. Health recovery, health. Food both active, max health is increased by 2354 and health recovered by 335. This would be good for maybe a vampire. Why is the werewolf here? Why are there werewolves here? I truly hate them. Book of the Great Tree. All things to the tree, from the tree all things. When the Salish elves first came to the Elden Root, they were led to it by Meridia's shining colors. Branches and roots as hands reaching out onto them on this new world. Don't mind me, Bat. I was just reading the book. I've yet to decide if I want to eat this guy or see what he has to say. I don't personally care. I think we shall pickpocket them. I don't like 60%. 85, I think. Shade away. Trying to pickpocket you. Give me better than 60. looking at? What is in here? Nasalas. Elite fled to Vellenwood after the slave rebellion. And most of those...
One more step and you get an arrow in the knee. Hey, you don't look like a cultist.
Do I look like a vampire to you? I've met you before. I think I yes, I was introduced to you by the Rourke. I remember you. You helped him.
Damn it all to Hermaeus Mora's nether regions! If you aren't one of the damn cultists and you aren't one of the Covenant soldiers, then what in the name of Oblivion's stinky armpit are you doing down here?
Well, I'm looking for Imperial Caches in the hidden annex chamber.
Imperial Caches? Really? That's funny. That's exactly what brought me here. But then I found this band of wood elves under assault by Covenant soldiers and a group of insane Daedric cultists. You positive you aren't one of the cultists? All right. The enemy of my enemy and all that. Just like in the Investigator Vale stories. I suppose I can trust you. For now. The cultists answer to some kind of Doombringer Eshel. And he's got some kind of scholar lady at his side. Farther in, I'm guessing. The cultist leader paid off the soldiers and they just let them wander on through. If you can clear a path, I'll get these wood elves out of here and then follow after you. We can meet up when you find the cultists.
Who are you again?
I'm just a young wood elf with a good bow and a thirst for adventure. I plan to make a name for myself, and this seems like the perfect opportunity. Provided I don't get sacrificed in some stupid Daedric ceremony along the way. Cracked acorns! You established adventurers don't understand. When you're starting out, it's hard to become recognized as a real hero. But that's what I want to be. Just like in the Investigator Vale and Green Hood stories.
Well, you helped the Rourke. You are a good person. What do you have to this cache
I found
for?
a journal in Black Drake Villa, a hidden refuge of the Longhouse Emperors. It was in some kind of code, so it took me a while to figure out what it said. Well, actually, I had someone decipher it for me.
What did the journal say?
Even deciphered, the journal didn't make much sense. Emperor Leovic wrote it. Lots of crazy talk about annexes around Tamriel where he hid caches related to something he called the Emperor's Secret. Not much. I heard a few of the cultists mention his name. Said it with a mixture of awe and respect. I think they're afraid of him. I noticed that the woman scholar stayed close to the leader's side. She was explaining the history of this place.
Interesting. Thank you, Avini.
Once I get these wood elves out of here, I'll catch up with you.
Yeah, get on out of here, Wood Elves. Not sure how the tree is coming through there without cracking the concrete. It's very interesting. Hey, do not mind me. Oh, Covenant. Nothing. way they saw me. No way.
The cultists. This whole situation, it's gone roots up faster than a Nord eats pie. We were trying to get back to the others, avoiding the soldiers as best we could. But we ran right into the cultists. They wounded a wood elf, slipped out of the shadows. But not one of my mates. Said her name was Everly Sharp Arrow. Don't shake any branches on my account. I just need a moment, and then I'll sneak out of this place. Can't say the same about my mates, though. But if you plan to help...
Over here! You need to see this! What took you so long? Never mind, never mind. Look down there. That's the cult leader and the scholar lady I told you about. And that must be the Imperial Cache. What can I say? I'm as fast as a leaf on the wind and silent as a shadow. I suggest we take different paths to that chamber, just in case. I'll meet you down there. Last one to put an arrow in the cultist is a sour gore apple. That's an odd question. I was hired to find another book at Black Drake Villa and came across the journal. I was curious and I had some time, so I had the journal deciphered. Turned out to be a lot of ramblings. Emperor Leovic was either crazy or... desperate. The coded message had that sort of air about it. But yes, he alluded to some end-of-the-world level stuff along with the rest of his crazy. I came here to see if there was any truth to the danger, to go along with his obvious delusions.
What do we have here?
We must recover the danger weapons. Bring me the contents of that cache as soon as you have them.
I will not fail, Doombringer. I'll have the wards down momentarily. Interesting. This ward is different. Perhaps a divination will provide insight.
What is this?
Complex. More layers than previous wards. I sense intruders. Keep them back while I finish my work.
Damn it. These fools have given my position away.
Zastrix Maglagor. Deal with the
Arrows,
interlopers.
creepy cult lady. My arrows always strike true. Can you open that Imperial Cache?
Of course I can.
Hang on, let me try. Hey, that actually worked! Look out! Daedra!
Lower your weapon, Elf.
What did
I'll
you find?
confer with the other
Anything
mortals
interesting in
after
there?
they search the cache.
Well, what was inside the cache? Have we finally discovered the secret of the Longhouse Emperors? Let me take a look. Yeah, that's a code, all right. Imperial. Just like in the journal I found at Black Drake Villa. I know someone who can decipher this. He helped me with the journal. I'm sure I can get him to translate this scroll, too. Not far from here. Just outside Eldenroot. Just look for the camp with all the books in it. I'll meet you there. Let's just say I've known him for a very long time, and I trust him with my life. Like I said, he translated the journal I found. The one written by Emperor Leovic that led me here. Tell me why we should trust that Daedra lady, though. All right, if you say so. I suppose if she's willing to help, we have to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to watch her like a hawk, though. You never count your seeds before they sprout, my great-aunt Laurel always said.
Now that you've satisfied the Wood Elf's curiosity, it's time to satisfy mine. Sure, we already knew this concerned Emperor Leovic, and I cannot read those coded words. As much as this mystery intrigues me, it has also begun to bore me. If we don't solve some piece of the puzzle soon, I may just look elsewhere for entertainment. The fate of your world, little mortal, not mine. But do not fear. The mortal realm has always amused me. I will aid you as I can, provided such efforts continue to benefit me as well. Alas, I cannot help decipher the Emperor's code. So, the Wood Elf is useful after all. Interesting. I will open a portal to this Eldenroot to expedite your journey. When the opportunity presents itself, ask the Wood Elf how she was able to break that ward. I sense something powerful. Not yet, but I have my finest Banekin working on it even as we speak. Go, little mortal. Solve the mysteries before you while I ponder the various clues we've pulled together. I will find you when one of us has something new to report. This portal shall take you to Eldenroot. Do not dally. I sense there's more to this mystery than the politics of emperors.
Heading to Eldenroot. By the way, 7th year anniversary of Elder Scrolls.
Friend, meet
We've
Baragon.
always had
Baragon, this is my friend. We've got a scroll to show you.
moving clouds. This isn't even on Epic.
Evely says you have something for me to look at.
Yes, but it's
Let me
written
take a
in
look. Imperial, all right. Specifically, this is Emperor Leovic's personal code. Luckily, I know it well. Unfortunately, I don't have Leovic's signet ring. Without that, I can't decipher the code. You have a signet ring? Why, yes, this does appear to be Emperor Leovic's. At least it's one of them. He certainly loved his jewelry. So first that journal that Everly brought me, and now this. What have you and my sister gotten into this time? My younger sister, yes. I used to regale her with stories of my adventures, back before I became a scribe in Emperor Morikar's court. I worked for both him and his son Leovic. Everly says I sling words the way she looses arrows, fast and on target. Technically, I was an adventurer, then a scribe. Turned out I preferred ink and parchment to danger and daring do. Unfortunately, I think I put the wrong ideas into little Everly's head. Anyway, the scroll's over there. Deciphered and everything.
Easy enough. Second error 577 is deciphered by Baragon in the current year. Unik is Varen the Betrayer. Make four ambitions a reality. Do not fail. Do not fail. Maroons de Gond. Emperor Lovic. Imperial Emperor? Varen. Farl Lupus is who we must talk to, it looks like. Ooh, what does we have over here? Hello. Hello there, Styrnell. Oh no. Not my type. Sorry.
Well, what did the scroll say? Do we finally know the Emperor's secret?
It talks about secrets, ambitions in the Emperor's steward. Someone named Farrell Lupus.
Farrell Lupus?
Yep.
He hired me to investigate Blackdrake Villa.
Oh.
But why is the word ambitions capitalized? It must mean something special. Thanks for helping me. Here, take part of what Lupus already paid me. There's more if you come with me to Riften. The deciphered document. It mentions the person who hired me, Farrell Lupus. Could he really be Emperor Leovic's steward? I guess it's possible. Anyway, I'm supposed to bring this book I recovered to him. Well, to his contact in Riften, anyway. Farrell Lupus sent me to retrieve the book from Blackdrake Villa, one of the Longhouse Emperor's hidden retreats. I found it and a journal, the one that led me to Nasalis. It's a strange old tome. I can't read any of the words, if they are words. It's written in a language I've never seen before. Looking at the pages makes my eyes hurt, and just carrying it around, it's kind of uncomfortable. Will you come with me to Riften? I want to deliver the book and be done with this business.
Sure.
I never actually met with Farrell Lupus directly. Everything was done through an intermediary, a mage named Renna. We can find her at the Mages Guild Hall in Riften. My brother has a cart we can use to make the journey, or I can just meet you there. Neither Farrell's letters nor my discussion with Renner provided much information. They told me where to look and gave me a map. It had a description of the book written in the corner. It's hard to describe. It's like carrying a weight, but not like a heavy pack or anything. More like a burden, a constant worry that never subsides. Those feelings weren't there at the beginning. Plus, I found that journal. I took it to my brother to decipher. By then, I realized the Longhouse Emperors were hiding something. I wanted to know more. So, I thought of that. He took one look at the thing and handed it right back to me. Said it wasn't any language he ever saw and wanted nothing to do with it. Some brother, right? Before we found the document my brother deciphered for us, I assumed he was a scholar or a book collector or something. I had no idea he was the steward of the last Longhouse Emperor. We never met, just exchanged letters until he sent me to Renner. Renner's some kind of mage. She gave me the final instructions for my mission to the villa and handed over the gold. Well, the first payment. I'm promised more when I deliver the book. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get a fair share of the reward.
Come on, Billy. Let's take the cart. Why not? Oh, look at you. You're somewhat fancy. You're coming with us, eh? Alright. Target is out of range. What is this over here? The steed. Increases movement speed and health recovery. I don't know. Should we go that one? Or should we stick with the lava? I'm sticking with the lava. Cigarettes time. This looks to be the Riften Mage's Guild. Yes. annoying little elf. Do I look like a friend to you?
You made it! I'm glad you're here. I wasn't looking forward to facing Rena alone. Not after what we found out.
Are you sure she's here?
Yeah, I spotted her in the main hall. Look, I've been thinking. Since Farrell, Lupus, and Rena weren't totally honest with me, I might as well use an intermediary of my own. Plus, something's not right about all this. Will you talk to Rena for me? I'm not sure, but I want to keep watch. I've had the feeling that someone's been following me since I arrived in Riften. I might be acting like a cracked acorn, but better safe than sorry, right?
It's probably because you talk too much in the middle of nowhere.
Welcome to our hall, fellow member. Please make yourself at home.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you mind if I steal stuff while I'm here?
Inherent fallacy. Clearly magic obtains its strength and form from nature, as proposed by...
Nonsense. Magic underlies and defines nature. Nature is merely the manifestation of the mundane aspect of magic.
And the powers we employ in our spellcraft?
That's the arcane aspect of magic. The hidden elements we draw upon.
Your mind works in amusing ways, Daniel. Perhaps more research is needed.
I've got what you need.
Look at this lizard person. I do not like them. Where were you when the dragon broke?
Selling, buying, trading. Right here.
I don't think I'm an enchanter. Let me look. Actually, no. I know I'm no blacksmith or enchanting. Jewelry. No. Prince Chupa has no time for these.
Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
I represent Oveli Sharparrow. She wants to know the enemy sent her to cover.
Evely? She found Farrell's book? Oh, that's wonderful news. But why is Evely standing way over there? And why are you talking to me instead of her? What's this all about, stranger? Not completely honest. Just what are you implying? Is Evely attempting to change the terms of our deal? Farrell offered a fair price for what he asked her to do.
Magic underlies and defines nature.
Quiet! If certain ears heard those words, our lives wouldn't be worth a hawker's blister. I suppose it's time for Evely to meet Farrell. We have a house here in Riften, around the corner from the bank. Just knock 2 times or he won't respond. Perhaps more research is needed.
All we've got to do is knock 2 times.
Head for Rena's house. I'll be right behind you.
How did you know? How did you know? Did you hear us? Did you hear us from way over here? That's how loud she is, eh?
This is sounding more and more like an investigative Vale novel all the time. Let's find Renner's house. I want to finally meet Farrell Lupus in person, so he can tell me everything he knows about the Emperor's secret.
Or kill you. This is a possibility. Could kill you. Just throwing that out there.
So little time.
Excuse me, God.
Your reputation spreads far and wide, Gehrman's Guardian.
Thank you.
It may seem harmless to you, but it's still a crime. That's still a crime, and there's a bounty for it.
Come, erect the spine of trade.
And where did you come
Guards will
from?
see you pay for that.
Who's talking? I'm disreputable. I hate when this happens.
That doesn't sound good. Hurry, let's get inside.
Come on. This does not look good. What happened to you, Lupus? The Dark Brotherhood.
Too much to do and too little time.
Damn it. This person does not like the...
I've had just about enough of this.
Interesting.
Farrell? No, 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 no!
Oh, Renna. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Farrell! I told him to forget about the past, but did he listen? You know about that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably. Farrell never told me a lot about his time serving the Emperor, but I knew it was on his mind recently. That's why he... A sheet of... Oh, gods. That's a sign of the Dark Brotherhood. They assassinated my poor Farrell, and all because of something that should have stayed buried with the damn Longhouse Emperors. Then I guess you've reached a dead end. Farrell never told me much, just that he needed the book he sent Everly to find. That he had to correct a terrible mistake. He also mentioned that... I don't care about the book. I want nothing to do with it. If the Dark Brotherhood thinks I know anything, they'll come after me. And you as well. You should forget about Farrell and Leovic and that book. Forget about them. You know, things. State secrets, I suppose. Hidden dreams, wild desires. Farrell helped raise the Emperor. They were close. Or as close as the most powerful man in the world and his steward can be. Once. Ambitions. No, I don't recall any mention of that. Farrell didn't say much. Just referred to something as the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. I got the feeling it had something to do with Daedra worship. And some sort of weapons. That's all I know.
Come on, let's talk outside. I'll meet you out back under the dock. What do you think? Did the Dark Brotherhood really assassinate Farrell Lupus? Is this book he sent me to retrieve really that important? I'm not sure what we should do next, so if you have any ideas, I can't wait to hear them. That about sums it up. Plus the dreams I've been having. Ever since I found that book, I've been having the most... nothing specific. I'm always someplace. A forest, a town. Then the ground starts to shake or fire erupts all around me. Once the place was flooded by a deluge of water. And there are always 4 animals watching from a nearby hill. A huge boar, a fox, and a pair of identical rams. Weird, huh? You know, I'm attributing the dreams to the book, but it could be something I ate. My diet has been all over the place these past few weeks. Oh, great. The scary Daedra lady is back.
Flattery and cuteness will get you nowhere, elf. Come, little mortal. Say thank you, little mortal. I have read the ensorcelled scroll, and I know where we need to go next on our quest to learn Leovic's secret. Unless, that is, you and the elf discovered something in the coded documents. The assassins who follow Mafala? Or are they the ones who serve the void? No matter. My information actually concerns the secret we seek to uncover. According to the ensorcelled scroll, there is another cache annex beneath the Imperial City. Yes, hidden in the Imperial Sewers.
Great.
I will open a portal that will get you close to the annex, but you will need to deal with the wards. For all their reverence of the Daedra, these Longhouse Emperors certainly went out of their way to keep us out. Oh, not me, little mortal. I have no intention of slogging through the muck and the sludge when you are more than capable of handling that. I shall catch up to you after you have dealt with the wards. Go on now, and take the wood elf with you.
I've had just about enough of this.
Another portal? Don't Daedra have flying horses or something?
Great.
So these are the Imperial Sewers. Fancy.
Yeah, and dangerous. Very dangerous. Gonna throw that out there.
Looks like the Order of the Waking Flame got here first. Damn! The ward's down. The cultists must be inside. Go slow. Let's not alert the cultists until absolutely necessary.
Oh, good idea. No intention of alerting them.
Look! A cache! And it's still warded!
These treasures belong to the Order of the Waking Flame.
I do not know who this waking flame is, but they should not get in my way. My prince commander also the reach me Turquoise, also known as the Black Drake, and the deal that will see the powerful barbarian claiming ground place upon the Ruby Throne. Now begins the true work, the endless preparations, the rituals, everything that must be done to make ready for the poor ambitions of Maroons to take on. Well, we'll perform our task and wait for the day when the final part of the ritual will be carried out. And Maroons take on will claim his due. I'll praise the Prince of Destruction. I'll praise the Prince of Change.
The Longhouse Emperors really did it. They made a deal with Mehrunes Dagon.
Seems that way. Journal of Emperor Lovic. Well, my grandmother before me done all this, but I shall be the one to end it and reap the reward. If the bastard Baron doesn't show up and kill me first. Only my steward and leader of the Order of the Waking Flame know the entire truth, and even they aren't privy to the changes I need to make as opposed to the treasure. Our ambitions aren't ready yet. If they were, I'd use them to destroy Baron and save my legacy, but the time of ambitions is still a few years away.
Emperor Leovic wrote that, but it's not in code. If those counselors know the secret, their lives are in danger.
ritual that must be performed in a dedicated shrine deeper into the side. The next successful ritual allow the performer of the ritual to communicate directly with runes Dagon.
The cult's trying to contact Mehrunes Dagon. Let's find that shrine.
Yes, let us find the shrine. This way. Seems this is the way. Not like the way they were looking at me.
From the sides!
Wow, they're going the wrong way. Shit.
Mehrunes Dagon, show me where to find your 4 ambitions.
Step through the portal and prove your worth to the Lord of Fire and Flood.
That cracked acorn is stepping into oblivion?
You honor me, Lord Dagon.
Look, behind the statue. A portal. Come on.
I must bow. This is the Deadlands. Swear, Mehrunes Dagon evaluates.
I don't believe it. Is this really oblivion?
Seems to be. like it. I like it better than Cold Harbor, for sure. Little scam.
Why do you think he named this place the Deadlands? Looks more like the really hot lands to me.
Let's see what kind of settings. Video. I got everything set to high, so. I like these lands, they really.
I gave the mortals everything they requested, and yet we come to this.
The leader of our order. He sent me to find the four ambitions.
My arrows make short work of the coast. I'm not too sure about Mayron's Dagon.
The leader of the Waking Flame sent me to finish what the Black Drake started.
I have invested a significant amount of effort into the four ambitions.
Try to dodge these, war kisses!
And yet, the ambitions have been misplaced, and the bargain struck remains unfulfilled.
Then command me, Lord Dagon. I shall do whatever you ask.
You want my ambitions? Then prove your worth and destroy the intruders.
Sounds like he knows we're here. Doombringer. Who is Doombringer? You're coming at me with only 63,000 health?
Arise, Kraskoth! Destroy those who would defy Lord Dagon! Lord Dagon, Prince of Destruction! Lend us your strength! Then face me directly, unbelievers!
bested my follower, mortals. So I shall permit you to leave my realm with your lives. Step through the portal and be gone.
Why did we even come here?
That's it? No talking, no explanations? Just go home, little mortals? Fine. Come on, let's get out of here.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed that guy. I don't know.
A portal from Oblivion? And you, little mortal, emerging with hardly a scratch? Come, tell me everything. You never cease to intrigue me, little mortal. Is that the distinct scent of Mehrunes Dagon and the Deadlands that lingers about you like a cloud of flesh flies? Never mind about that. Tell me what you learned and how you ended up in Dagon's realm. Yes. The Order of the Waking Flame has been particularly persistent in trying to run down this secret for themselves. Speaking of which, did you learn any more about Leovik's secret?
Yes.
Interesting. I recall something about that. The mortal who went on to become the first of the Longhouse Emperors attempted to make deals with a number of the Daedric princes, my own lord included. Any indication about the terms of this bargain? Well, little mortal, your course is clear. We have barely plumbed the depths of this mystery. You must find the people on this list and discover the truth of the four ambitions. Meanwhile, I have other avenues to explore.
Now that the scary Daedra lady is gone, let's talk. That was kind of exciting. I've never been to any part of Oblivion before. A lot of it felt familiar, though, like places I've seen in my dreams lately. Anyway, thanks to everything we learned, I know exactly what needs to happen next. We need to find the people on that list. Warn them about the Dark Brotherhood. See what they can tell us about the ambitions. And what I should do with this book. Hey, thanks, by the way. I never got the rest of my pay, but I can spare this for now. I'll start the search in Leywin. That's where Chief Counselor Lovidicus was last I heard. Think he's helping to govern the city or something. Once I get the lay of the land, I'll send word to you. You know, in case you still want to help and all. Not a lot, really. I've never been up in that area. As far as I know, it's an Imperial city on the Topal Bay. So far, it's been able to keep the Three Banners War mostly away from its borders. Or so the heralds have reported.
How we convinced Lovidicus that he may be in danger?
I don't know. I usually just make things up along the way. I suppose I'll offer my assistance and see what happens. Once I make some contacts, I'll send word. If you're still interested in solving this mystery, you can meet me then.
Gonna be alright hanging on to that book?
I think so. This all started when Varl Lupus sent me to find this book, and that put me on the trail of Emperor Leovik's secret. Now we know that the secret concerns a deal made with Mehrunes Dagon and something called the Four Ambitions. Well, we know the Dark Brotherhood murdered Varl Lupus, who turned out to be the Emperor's steward. And we know that the Waking Flame are Dagonists seeking the Ambitions. In Leovik's notes, the Ambitions were described as some sort of weapons.
Laurent believes all this concerns the fate of the world.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about the scary Daedra lady, but her ominous warning makes my leaves shudder. If Mehrunes Dagon has his sights set on Tamriel, we're in for all sorts of disasters. Whatever the Longhouse Emperor's promised, it can't be good.
That's right, those are the people who know about it.
Right. I'm not an expert on Imperial politics, but I recognize Leviticus's name. He was on the Elder Council before the Empire fell. I remember listening to a herald in Eldenroot. They brought news that Leviticus was alive and serving in Leowin.
I guess that's it for now.
I'll start the search in Leowin. That's where Chief Counselor Leviticus was last I heard. Think he's helping to govern the city or something. Once I get the lay of the land, I'll send word to you.
Okay.
You know.
She's going there. We are done. That is the end of the chapter. And here we are. That's better. Music's a little annoying. I feel as though we must be close to the crazy tree. We are close to the crazy tree. I knew it. Alright. This is what we'll do next time. Maybe. Maybe not. I do not know. That's the main quest right there, I think. This is the main quest. How long have we been? 1 hour and 54 minutes. This is a good time to stop these live stream. Yes. Warren Murphy. Thank you for being my one and only viewer. I appreciate it. To all of you who hopefully watch this replay, thank you very much for watching the replay. Please leave a comment below. Go ahead, leave a dislike. I don't care. Leave a comment. Tell me how ugly I am. I do not care. Alright, Warren. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. We'll catch you, everybody.